A West Yorkshire police constable who appeared this week for his misconduct hearing has been allowed to keep his job after the panel found allegations that he slapped a 6-year-old girl's backside not proven. PC Steven Dodds was accused of slapping a child and leaving a visible injury whilst off duty on January the 30th, 2020. Attending his first day of the hearing this week, it was explained how a criminal trial earlier in 2022 had acquitted him of the allegation, but the force was making a case that it was likely the child was telling the truth, as misconduct proceedings have a far lower threshold of probabilities rather than without reasonable doubt. Daniel Penman for the force explained that on January 31st, 2020, the 6-year-old girl told one of her teachers that her side hurt. Her teacher had a look and discovered a mark that resembled a handprint. Initially, the child told teachers she didn't know what had happened. Mr. Penman said after some encouragement she told teachers that on the day before she had been smacked by PC Dodds for throwing an item. Teachers referred the allegation to safeguarding and the child was seen by a doctor. The doctor examined the mark and described it as a likely handprint and non-accidental injury. Mr. Penman told the hearing that the doctor said the mark was unlikely to have come from a grip and resembled a mark from a flat hand that was likely a slap. Dodds continued to deny the allegation, telling the panel that I've been through a Crown Court, I'm not the person they're trying to paint me to be. I would never hit any woman or child in my life. That's how my dad brought me up. That is within me and is part of my moral fibre. He said the allegation had an impact on his mental and physical health, adding, I'm innocent, I did not hit the child, it simply did not happen, it's an untruth, I don't know how she got that red mark. Moral fibre and police in the same sentence. I know, but it's not me saying it. When asked for an explanation of how the girl got the mark or how it could have been caused, Dodds offered no alternative explanation. Mr. Penman added that the allegation was likely not malicious because the child had to be encouraged to blame PC Dodds and did not take some further opportunities to vilify him. Thirdly, he said the mark and the doctor's examination of it were consistent with the child's account. Finally, he said that PC Dodds had been evasive and there was no other good explanation for the mark, adding he refuses to accept the handprint that is staring him in the face. Well, yesterday, Dodds was actually found by the panel to have had the allegations against him not proven and that no misconduct or gross misconduct was committed, and therefore he gets to keep his job. The force will release a more elaborate report at a later time, which I will keep an eye out for to see what it was exactly that swayed the panel in his favour. However, there's been no explanation of how Dodds knew the child or how he came into contact with the child in the first place, which I find a little bit confusing. But again, when the full report comes out from West Yorkshire Police, I'll be sure to have a look and bring you any updates if and when they are appropriate.